It's time to rock this motherfucker.
You can switch gears up a little bit. Tank told me to bring it up today or whatever about these damn verses or whatever. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it. I just rather than just not necessarily name it verses. Just go ahead and, pay homage to them and just let them, play their cuts. Shouldn't be like who had the better hits or whatever. Because who's the new one now? That Earth, Wind and Fire versus who they like? You can't verse Earth, Wind and Fire with anybody, man. You gotta let them play. You know what I mean? There's nobody fucking with them. That doesn't even sound right. Earth, Wind and Fire versus who the fuck? I mean, who's next? Bobby Blue Bland versus BB King? That don't sound right.
Cool of the gang.
What the fuck? That's the whispers, man.
No, I know that.
I never even thought about it that way.
You see what I'm saying? It just don't sound right. Get the fuck out of here.
You up, nigga. You up, nigga.
They had Raekwon versus Ghostface. That's like the same dude. They're brothers.
You know what?
Seriously, they on every other cut of each other's album. Seriously.
I'm glad you said that because though I loved it, I loved that verses just to hear the music. Capadonna came on there, Riz came on there. But this was my thing I thought about. When they said, I said Ghostface versus Ray. Man, if you look at the first few fucking albums, it was Raekwon featuring Ghostface. Then on the
and vice versa.
And vice versa. I'm like, all right, man, just call this shit a concert, man.
Thank you. It ain't gotta be no fucking verses.
Right.
That's not a verse. Like, well, next week coming Jizza versus RZA. They're fucking cousins.
Right. That ain't a verse.
Shit. You said bring it up today, Tang. I'm bringing the shit up. This shit is fucking stupid.
Get it all off your chest, man.
Fuck verses.
Look, man, I ain't gonna sit up there and say I've watched all of them. And I get what you're saying, but it is entertaining. And for nostalgia reasons, I dig it. Now, I'm going to say this. Motherfucker said that Trina said that she would like to do a versus against Lil' Kim. And this motherfucker is getting tore the fuck up. Everybody is like, you want to put your little 5 songs. And that's it. That anybody outside of Miami know. You want to put your 5 songs up against Kim's.
And that's what I'm talking about. Nobody has like the matching catalog. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to do that.
I'm gonna tell you, they put Snoop up against DMX, and I said, my nigga, what in the fuck kind of who matched that up?
I don't know, man. It's just too different. You know what I mean? You're trying to go for hits. It's just. Hey man, we felt both of them. They both was jamming, but I feel a certain way when I listen to Snoop. I feel a certain way when I listen to DMX.
But 20,
like you're not working out. You can work out to DMX. You're not working out to gin and juice. You know what I'm saying? You see, it's too different.
Down the street, smoking window, shipping on gin and juice.
Man, you know what I mean?
Back.
Two different vibes, man. That's all I'm saying.
Let me say this. You know what this shit is all about? This whole shit come off the back of the success of battle rap. Because you look at these battle rappers and it's a myth out there that these guys don't know how to make regular music. Well, when the smack shit blow up, you get the RBE, the Queen of the Ring, King of the Dot shit. Next thing you know, rappers want to start getting in there and it's sounding motherfucking awful. Joe Budden did somewhat decent, but you get these rappers going in there. Then they said, all right, well, what if we put these motherfuckers who actually got hits against each other? And it still doesn't measure up to the performances of these guys that's in the URL, man. I mean, these guys are craftsmen that's doing that shit. And they personally feel like, well, why in the fuck do y'all want to come and do this? Y'all wouldn't let us in the game. Y'all looked at us like we was whack. Now we finally got our own lane. And because that industry money that slowed the fuck down, here y'all come wanting to jump on. So I think that's what that versus shit is about. I just kind of ain't really got 2 fucking hours to sit and I mean, I got 4 hours to watch Justice League, but I ain't got 2 hours.
Like I said, the only one I watched a little bit was that Too Short Need 40. You know what I mean? Yeah. That was dope because those are pillars to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was just like two homeboys getting together, and it wasn't even like a versus. You know what I mean? It was like, we're going to play his track, we're going to play it. To me, that wasn't even a versus.
And that's what that Ray and Go shit was for me. I was loving it.
But take that fucking versus out, because with that Ray and Ghost, they own every other track. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to do my verse on this one.
You know what I noticed?
You go ahead and do the whole song.
You know what I noticed though? They did a lot of the shit that they did. It's funny you say that. A lot of the shit that they did was actually shit from other albums. Like that, like a Ghost. I think Ghost's first verse was that Special Delivery.
Okay.
Puff shit.
See, right. Because Ray is on every other song on his album.
Right.
He can't do it.
And then that Ray's first shit was that old scoop, done it the dope do hit. That think a motherfucker it. Yeah, that shit. So yeah, you got a good point. You got it because nigga, just go ahead and do the whole Purple Tape album and call that shit a day, nigga.
That's it. Like I said, man, I just don't get the whole verses thing, man. It's just they doing R&B. Like I said, man, y'all done went too damn far with Earth, Wind, and Fire. Right. Put no verses with them. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You wouldn't like to see Full Force verse somebody?
Full Force versus Ready for the World? Yeah, no. No, Sheila. No. The fuck out of here.
We're gonna get another Bad Creation versus the Boys.
Battle of the Jerry Curls, man. Get on. Play that shit, man, and let it ride, man. You ain't got to put that whole verses in there.
We're gonna get Orange Juice Jones versus
Raz P. Berry.
Rockwell.
So that's my 2 cents on verses, man.
Yes, sir.
Miss me with that bullshit.
I'm ashamed to sit here and say I like the DMX and Snoop Dogg one.
No, man, the music sound good, but it just wasn't the matchup. I was kind of like, all right, I'm changing this shit. Like it didn't flow right. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
It didn't flow right.
Thank you.
You got motherfucking
exactly.
Izzo, fizzo.
You can't.
Yeah, man.
You can't have a motherfucker barking in the next one. You done sparked up some chronic or whatever. Your ass fucking hearing that shit, you start to tweak.
Yo,
like who the fuck is in the room with me? You got this grown ass man barking.
Yo, let me